Hi everyone, this is Alicia Smith with Alicia Smith Designs, and I have a project share for you today. I decided to create a mini album for a good friend of mine. I am in a sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and she and I have been friends for a number of years, and I actually have been working on this project for probably the better part of a year or year and a half, honestly. It's one of those things where I picked it up and I started designing it in Cricut Design Space, and then I'd put it down, and we're finally here. We're finally done. So I wanted to just give her some memories that she could appreciate and flex my crafty muscles as well. So I designed this shape of an ivy leaf in Cricut Design Space. And then I used I can never remember the name of the function where you make a shadow piece or a smaller piece. And so anyway, I made the pages like that, but I'm so proud of this. So as you can see here, I put a lot of pearls around it. That's significant for our organization, as well as ivy leaves and roses and the colors pink and green. And it's kind of wild, but I like it that way, and so it's fun. Created these handmade tassels and tied a variety of ribbons on it. I made these flowers. They were from my stash, as well as in Cricut Design Space, I made cut out these ivy leaves for a different project, and I had some left, and then these as well were left over. So again, as you probably remember if you've been following me recently, I'm in a reduce, reuse, recycle theme for my craft room. And so I'm just using the things that I have. So a lot of these things I have had in my craft room for a while. And so it's like, it's time. So I put some glitter snow or whatever it's called on these roses because I felt like they needed something. These are just punches that I used. This piece here is a, I think Stampin' Up set. I think these are labels, some kind of labels. I forgot the name of this set, but this is Stampin' Up. And so you'll see this little round shape a number of times. Put some pom-pom trim under this rosette that I had in my stash. And then I have some personal information here for her that I've covered up. And so that's page 1. And then on the inside, we have a variety of opportunities for her to put some pictures on. So I just stamped that this is where the pictures would go, or journaling, whatever she'd like to do here. These are just pieces that I've had in my stash forever. These are from Hobby Lobby. These are some things from Dollar Tree, I think. These are just pieces of ephemera and paper that I had. This ivy here comes from Spellbinders a number of years ago. This is the set that got me started on the small die of the month and the large die of the month when I was doing that, because I saw this and I knew that would be significant for me and how I like to craft. So I used those ivies there. And then over here, I decided I wanted a shaker element, and that's all it is. It's just a pretty shaker element. And again, cut it out of on Cricut using that same ivy leaf, just kind of shrunk it down. This is a rose. I've used a number of those. I'm gifting her one of those. And these are just die cuts that I already had. She'll be able to put some pictures in here as well. This is a piece that a crafty friend in Australia sent me, and I thought I'd give that cassette tape to her and use it as she could use it as a journaling spot. Some flowers that I have in my stash that I made a while ago. And here are some more Polaroid type. I have a Polaroid die, and so just using up some things that I've had and some paper. This paper I've had for a number of years, and I'm trying to use it up. And so you'll see here shortly that I'm really trying to reduce these piles of paper and things that I have. And so this is another layout. Here's another one, just using things that I had. This is a doily on top of a die cut, on top of another die cut with some of those ivies, some of these words that I have from my stash, and just some scraps. Here's another little journaling tuck spot that I made out of vellum. Some more spots for pictures here. Pieces that I had in my stash. This was given to me in a swap a number of years ago, and so I'm giving her that as well. Another tuck spots and journaling spots here, and some more tags and pieces that I've cut out. This rose here comes from this We Are Memory Keepers die. Really pretty, lots of variety in terms of the types of flowers you get. So that's one of those. Another shaker that a crafty friend gave me. Some more spots for journaling, and that flower is also with this one. And again, another one of those flowers. This is a crown punch or die that I have here. Just used some stitching, took some paper and put some brads in there, all kinds of little things. These circles are again from that Stampin' Up! Set. And little pockets and envelopes and fun places for her to tuck items and memorabilia. And then my stamp is on the bottom. And I have another set of those tassels, this time made out of foam. So that's my mini album. And then, as I mentioned, I'm trying to use up that paper. So I made some 3x3 cards that she can use as well. And then I used my selfie printer and printed out 2x2 pictures that she can use in here, and she can just cut them out. And so I've housed them in here. And this again is just using that paper and some punches and some ribbon. And I'll package these cards up. I've already made the envelopes, and so we'll package all of that up with this same ribbon. And we'll give it to her very soon. Thank you all so much for stopping by to see my project. And if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe. And I'll see you the next time. Thanks.